Hi, this video shows you how to manufacture your beam on the CNC router. So the first thing to do is, once you've completed the design of your beam, is to move from design to manufacture. In manufacture, we have to first change our units from millimeters to inches, and then we need to create a setup. A setup tells the machine where the stock you're cutting out of is, where a 0 is, and where your part is. This is my part, and we got to do the other two. So setup, new setup. At this point, we want to make sure your axes are going in the right direction. The X needs to be going the long way. The Z needs to be going up out of the side of your part like this, and the Y should be going the short direction. If they're incorrect, you can flip them using the pointy part of the arrows, and you can orient them using the not pointy end of the arrow. So if I want to orient that in this direction, I can do that, but that's not what I wanted. So I'm going to click that and actually orient it vertically with that, and then I'm going to flip it to go up. You can do the same thing with your X and your Y axes. This point should be on the bottom of your part, and it should be in the corner so that the arrows point in the direction of your part. Next, you can see that it's created some stock that's very slightly bigger than our piece, and we're going to take away that little bit of extra material by switching to your stock. I guess the first step actually is to select your body. So I'm going to select body, make sure it's selected there. Then I'm going to go into my stock and change these values to 0 so that it is exactly the same size as your part, which should be 49 inches long, 4 inches wide, and ½ an inch thick. All right, now our setup is complete. Next, we need to apply a tool path to this in order to cut out, tell the machine how to cut out the parts that we've got here, these holes. So I'm going to need to download that from Schoology. In Schoology, under CNC Resources, under CNC Toolpath Templates, you can download the one that is 1/4 bit 2D contour. You have to click on it once, and then click on it again, and it should automatically download to your downloads. Then in Fusion, you can right-click on your setup you created and go to Create from Template, select Template. In Select Template, you need to go to Local, and then Import. And then you can import from your downloads that 1/4 bit 2D contour template, and then select it. It doesn't show up immediately because you need to click this down arrow in order to see it, and then you can see this is your toolpath. The tool appears to show you where you're going to, how you're going to cut. Right-click on that and edit it, or you can double-click on it as well. And then the second tab, there's a ton of information in here that has already been done for you. In the second tab is the only piece that you need to do. Under Nothing, in this first Nothing here, you're going to select the contours to cut out. And those are the bottom lines, not the top lines, but the bottom lines, the bottom contour of every hole you want to cut out. You don't want to do the exterior of your part because that will already be selected for you, or the holes will be already drilled. So I'm just going to select these and then click OK. If everything works correctly, you'll see a few lines appear and some green stock appear to show you that this is what you're cutting out. And then we are ready to go to the machine and cut it. To do that, right-click on Setup 1, go to Post Process. You may need to click on this folder here and find ShopBot Open. To search for that, ShopBot here, and it's the ShopBot Open SBP, not ISO or HandyBot, but ShopBot Open SBP. Select, and then type in your name here, for your file and save it to a flash drive. That's it. Then you can go to the machine and cut it after you've watched the video on how to run the machine.